Welcome to the Ghost Heads Nerd Talk Podcast. Interviews and conversations about nerd culture from all around the world. Now here are your three Ghostbuster hosts, Joe, Rain, and Bell. Enjoy the show.
Hey, all you cool busters and bustettes. Welcome back, Rain. And welcome to episode 103 of the Ghost Head Nerd Talk Podcast. I am Ghostbuster Joe.
And I'm Ray.
Val will be here shortly because she's Val and she always has to find something to dish up because she's Valley Val's. But welcome, everybody. Welcome to episode 103. So, Rain, what have you been up to since last week you missed the fun adventures?
Been super busy. Lots of DJ gigs. Just been very busy. I constantly have to set up set lists for music, and it just takes a lot of time. And last week, I had a really big show on Thursday with a lot of other really good DJs that we were headlining, and it snowed heavily here in Portland, and it was a shit show. We actually had a 100 car pileup on one of our freeways over here. And it was pretty nuts. And it shut down like pretty much all of Portland. So we had so my show got canceled. Another show I was helping out that same day got canceled. And then the Friday after, it was still snow on the ground, but then it ended up turning to ice, and that canceled a lot too. So this weekend I didn't do shit. So I ended up taking the time out and then setting up my studio here, because I had like a lot of equipment that was in the closet and stuff that I only had a few things out that I've been playing with. But over Christmas I picked up some software and some other stuff to get full throttle into it. So I was like, all right, here's my time. I'm now going to go full throttle on back into producing. So the last completed track that I made was in 2003, and it's been 23 years now. So it's time to do it. So I got a lot of downtime coming up, so working on some tracks again. So but this week the club that I usually play for, they're moving to another spot in the building that they're at, so they're no longer in a smaller space. So I got a gig for that this Saturday. It's called Capacity, the club, and then Wednesday is their last. I also run open decks for them. So it's where DJs can come in, and there's no specific people that we book. So like any DJ can walk in off the street and then play, a certain amount of time, depending on how many we get. So, but that's our last week for that. I've been running that since December now. So another busy week. What else is new?
I always give you the praise, Rain, because you always have something fun cooked up for yourself. And it's so cool to know there's an awesome person in the world like you that's doing her thing, absolutely killing it with her. She said last time she was here, she has a Sunday show she does. I think you explained it last time, but
it's the first Friday of the month. It's on Same Wave Radio. You can go to their website. It's basically it's like a smaller version of this kind of show where I'm just talking for 5 minutes about random shit, whether it's cosplay, electronics, or whatever, and then the rest of it is me DJing, spinning. Usually it's like drum and bass, tech house, minimal house, deep tech, for the rest of the hour. But it's every first Friday of the month at 4 p.m. Pacific time on Same Wave Radio, which is their first show of the day. So on there. So if you go to samewaveradio, I think .com. I'm not entirely sure. I'm on there. They're supposed to repost it on Mixcloud, so if you want to hear it on Mixcloud too. But you also pointed out I have this little guy who appeared So hey,
That was
I
right.
can't hear you.
And then she
Damn it.
died.
Hold on, wait. I got this. I got
Are you
this.
trying to show
That
us your
was
legs?
scary.
Like your
No.
shorts today or something?
I can
Shut up. Like
do
trying
this.
to, I knew it.
Ah.
See, I told you, Rain.
Okay, still can't hear me? Damn.
Yes. I have to turn my volume up though. There we go.
Rain, she's trying to show me her shorts. She got new shorts for work, and now she wants to show us new skirt.
The look on her face says no.
Hey, hello.
Oh God, here we go again.
Okay, let me turn this off.
Escaped Santa's lab again.
Hello?
Oh, you're back.
Yippee! All right, I'm back, and I have somebody very special with me today.
Yay,
Who we missed.
puppy.
And your Rocket
Puppy has
Dog.
arrived.
Here's
It's
Rocket.
like, Mom.
He's so cute.
Oh my
This big
gosh,
old
he's so
baby.
little he can sit in your lap. I was like,
He does not like to
"You
sit
see
in my
Husky's
lap.
bigger
He
than
hates
that.
it.
They can't do that."
He hates being up here, but
Can you hear
Come
us?
on, give us one
No.
howl. Come on, dude. One howl.
hey, Rocket. Bubba's, what does the wolf say? What does the wolf say? I'll let you down.
Dance,
He doesn't wanna
monkey,
howl right
dance.
now. Okay. He just wants
Yeah.
to sit here, but yeah.
I gotta remember to add him to the logo. I just need a good picture of Rocket to put on top, like on the side or somewhere cute. I don't know what to do.
So anyways, hi, how
You
y'all
gotta make him
doing?
like you gotta make him like Rocket from Guardians of the Galaxy, like holding a rifle or something.
Oh,
my
yeah.
God.
Oh, yeah.
Or a proton pack. They were better. That'd be better.
Oh god, he has his little vest.
Mm-hmm. God, the hair is crazy today. I'm sorry, I just got off of work. Like,
You're fine.
yeah.
I was just talking about my new Slimer that I got. I got it from a bestie of mine. And it's made out of the candy beads. And then he found it, and then it was just like, no, this is for Rain. So I was so excited when I got him. He's really big, but yeah,
That
it's
sounds
all
really cool.
it's all beads put together. So I was like, I had the perfect spot for him.
I'm not gonna lie, that's like the first thing I noticed, and I was like, whoa, that's cool.
I was like,
Yeah,
I
no,
had to
he's
throw
really,
my
yeah, he
phone
looks
back
he looks
on my
great.
gear
Yeah.
today.
hmm
I said,
Anyways, hi Rain, how you doing? Was it last week that you were gone?
Yes. I was
Okay.
doing that. I've been busy.
You were doing cool shit, I know, but
Yeah, I mean, I try to be humble about it, but so the day after the podcast, I had a 5-hour gig, and I didn't have any music ready for it. So so unfortunately, I had the miss because I only had certain amount of time to get all my tracks and stuff ready for the next day, and then I had a huge gig on Thursday, and I was going up against well, not really going up against, but I had some heavy local really good DJs that are up there, and I was like, okay, I need to step up my game. So I got a banger set going, and it was all like brand new music, and then it snowed here, and then it shut down Portland on Thursday, and about most of it on Friday. Saturday it finally started to melt. And now it's pouring ass rain right now. So yeah, it's pouring me outside.
ah, shoot. You know, weather down here has been like all over the damn place. So we've had it was pouring for a few days, and then it was really hot. Then it goes shorts weather, and then now it's like sweater weather, and like it's all over the damn place. I hate it.
Weather.
Hate it here.
That's why I say
Help me.
the weather is bipolar here. It never knows what the fuck it wants to do.
Yeah. As they say in Houston, if you don't like the weather, wait 15 minutes. Mhm.
Like for me, also in the Poconos, we've had snow, and then it turned into ice, and then my driveway looked like the villain from Ghostbusters Frozen Empire sneezed, and my whole driveway was just a sheet of ice.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's like, achoo, damn you, son of a bitch. Dad, man, you get the pronoun pack. That ain't gonna work.
Oh, you missed it, but yeah, it was so bad it caused a 100 car pileup on one of our freeways over here. It was on the 84.
Jesus.
Yeah, it was so there was so no visibility, so there was an accident up front, and then people didn't slow down, and so it just kept people just kept constantly this huge 100 car pileup. It was nuts. So yeah, it was all over the local news down here, but yeah, it was pretty bad. I mean, I lost power for like an hour, and then because I work remote, so I wasn't able to work. Darn, and then an hour later the power came back on, which I'm glad because it was really cold. So and that was my heaters and everything. And then when it finally came up, internet was down like all day. And then Friday when the internet came back, it was just very slow and was barely working. So it was just kind of unintentional days off. So not to work today anyway, so that kind of works. So, President's Day.
Also, hi Dave. Good to see you back.
Hey, Dave, welcome. Welcome to this fun show, Ghost Head Nerd Talk. Yeah.
But if you didn't see, I got now my home studio now set up, going full throttle on music production. So,
all right. So, do we have any topics tonight?
Yeah,
that's what I asked him.
Yeah, I was kind of like my brain was at work, and I was thinking, what do we talk about tonight? Because I've just last week, and she hasn't seen either trailer yet. But you could always show off your new toys.
It's not on my radar. I'm focused on other things. So,
see, I've been like looking out for stuff, but I really haven't. Nothing's like really come out much this past week. Although there was the new Captain America movie that just came out.
Did that come out now?
Yeah.
Okay. No, I saw the trailer for that. That looks good. Red Hulk, Harrison Ford looks interesting. So.
It was good, but I have a complaint about Hulk.
Oh no! All right,
huge complaint. I don't know if I should say it if you haven't seen it.
No, I haven't.
It's not really like. Okay, I guess I could talk about it. I'm not really gonna like give away much of what happens, other than my main complaint about this movie. It was a great movie. I was like just drawn in the entire time. It wasn't boring as hell like Eternals or anything. Like it was really good. I'm going to be honest. I was super excited about Red Hulk. What bothers me though, first of all, is the fact that they didn't have Hulk back for like a Hulk sequel, sort of. Like they didn't have our Bruce Banner Hulk.
Yeah,
that was like one thing. Like I was just kind of hoping like that he comes in and like they're just like kind of keeping it a secret, even though they weren't keeping Red Hulk a secret, like. But also like everyone's like making a huge deal about Red Hulk, and Harrison Ford, like his character is like pretty much like the main bad guy, sort of, and Red Hulk does come in, and the scene was very cool, his fight scene, but I can't say scenes because his fight scene was at the very end of the movie, and like I wish that there was more Red Hulk. There's a part where he looked like it was gonna happen sooner and it didn't, and I was very upset at that. And then he finally came in at the very end. Like they finally had the big fight scene, and I was like, there's no way this is it. Like there is no way that
really
that's fucking it. And that was it. And very cool fight scene, very cool. But I wish it left me like wanting so much more of Red Hulk.
It's like Garaka. Like you're like you see him going cool,
yes.
then that's it.
Yes. and he actually fought back this one. Like he didn't sit there waiting for them to figure out how to defeat him. Like Red Hulk just came up at like the worst possible time, but like worse for like the movies, but like best for us, like. We bad for like the people in the movie, but it's good for us. But like then it ended so soon, and I hate that.
Were there any of the extra like scenes after it, or anything? Or
there was one post-credit scene, and I was very disappointed because I could tell you what happens in the post-credit scene, and it won't give away anything.
Okay,
it doesn't matter. Post-credit, like. And I was so pissed off because people were like posting online, like, "Oh my god, the post-credit scene's so cool! Oh my god, oh my god!" And I'm sitting there like, "Oh man, like this post-credit scene's gonna be fucking awesome." And it's just like the other villain just being like, "Something big is coming," and Anthony Mackie being like, and that was it. That was fucking it. It's not worth watching.
Wow.
That's it.
The post
Damn.
Enough to edge you on, right?
Like, he's just like, I know something big is coming that you guys don't, and that was fucking it. And I'm just like, I was so hyped up for that.
So you could say Marvel dropped the ball on the big ending. You know what I mean? They usually have that. They show something.
They usually do, and they didn't. And I was just like I was like, dog, and I grabbed my freaking popcorn bucket. I put all my trash in there because you want to know what? Whenever you go to the movies, make sure you pick up your popcorn bucket and your trash and throw it out on your own. Don't let the movie people do it. But yeah, so I got my stuff, put it in there, just like got out of there. I was like, what the fuck? And it's at the very end, past all the credits.
Really? Oh, they make you wait all the way for
credit
that
scene
shit?
and it was past. Yes.
Damn.
Yes.
So you're not the only one.
Sorry.
Yeah. Thank you, Dave. Thank you.
You like
So, yeah.
David? You're the fan of the day. Your thing gets highlighted. Boom. You get the star. I don't know how I get it off, but yeah.
So yeah,
Well,
that
damn.
was
Were
that.
any of the previews any good?
Let me think. Was I focused on the previews or was I messaging somebody? Trying to think.
Well, it
Hold
must
on.
have been that great if they didn't catch your attention. So
Yeah, no, I don't think there was like really any good previews that I remember. Although they did show the Fantastic Four preview, like the teaser again, and I like, despite the fact I've watched it like a ton of times already, I was like, oh my god, it's like Pedro Daddy Pascal. Oh my god, in 3D.
oh gosh.
I just don't get it. Who sees a movie in 3D still? Like, I don't know. I feel bad saying that.
Yeah,
because
no. Who sees a movie in 3D?
You wasted $12, Val? No, that's
I
out of the
have
budget.
a 3D TV. Fuck off.
I
Like-
put on contacts for that, okay? And also, it was sort of by accident. I didn't mean to get the 3D.
I only remember
but-
seeing. I'm that kid, that guy that saw Ant-Man, and my friend said something to me, and I turned to say, "Look at him," and my dumb ass looks as that big nutcracker face is like right here, and I'm just like, ah! And I'm just like, he nearly died.
But yeah, no. I didn't mean to go watch it in 3D though. I was just on a bit of a time
Sure.
crunch. But no, I was on a time crunch because I think I was. What day was it? I think it was on Friday, and I worked later than I was like really had to. But my boss sent me on like a little side quest, so I was like, okay. So I stayed later at work, but then I had something to do like around like 8 o'clock. So I was like, okay, I gotta watch it between this time and timing everything out when when I get to leave work, make it to the movies, make it back home for this. And like, the only showing that I was gonna really be able to make was like the 3D one, and it was Valentine's Day, and I didn't want to be home alone for 3 hours. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go to the movies alone instead.
I
So
Went
I
to the
did a
theater,
really
you filthy
fun
animal.
I did a fun Dudes at Ringside on the 13th, and me and this female wrestler, Big Daddy Adriana, shout out to Adriana. She actually says she loves this show. She watches it a few times. She's like, man, Joe, you're the luckiest dude ever. You work with two pretty ladies, and you're just like, yeah, I work with two girls. And you even admit it. She said, yeah, man. Joe, you said it. You said you called yourself the king, and you got your two queens. You lucky bitch, man. You got two queens. You got two of them. You got two girls. And I'm like, she's like, I couldn't separate that. Joe, I want to come on your show, but I'll be like, I don't want to get in the way. And we're like, no, Adriana, you want to come on the show? Come on, let me know. And she'd be like, I don't know. But then the whole episode was about tacos. All we talked about was tacos. It was hilarious.
Raining tacos.
She was telling her background, like, you know how you guys had your proton pack, she just added, like, you added background behind you was just tacos, all different.
I love that song. I'm sorry, it just kind of came up in my head.
I love that song when I was 12, and like my friends and I always had it on repeat in our Roblox game. Anyways.
No, I had Space Unicorn as my ringtone for the longest time.
So yeah,
I miss this random humor.
as a Hispanic, that's my family's like, national anthem. But anyways. I'm sorry, I'm gonna shut up now. But
oh, this
I
is
have
an interesting question now.
I have two great queens. The greatest queens in the nerd culture you'll ever have to hang out with. And I'm every time I think about it, I get happier and happier that I have two awesome queens that are in the nerd culture. They wouldn't count it, but I say they're my queens in my nerd culture. They keep me in line and keep me chuckling. Looks like Val's about to eat a big Oreo.
look at this huge boy.
He's a good boy. He's like, thanks for Rock is like, thanks for sharing that, Mom. I know I'm a good boy.
Trying to think what other movie trailers that I saw, but I can't remember any.
Jurassic Park was definitely a win. It was a win for me, and I definitely want to see it.
I still haven't seen any of those yet. I'm so busy.
We're gonna watch them after this.
And it's so sad. Everybody's so hyped about Netflix for Ghostbusters, and nothing has come out.
I was gonna say, I haven't seen shit on it. I even forgotten about it.
Like occasionally, like Ghostbusters News like posts something about it, and I'm like, oh yeah, that exists, and then like everybody shares it, and I'm like, dog, and then like there's just nothing left after
It's gonna be like 2027 when that shit comes out.
Yeah,
we're all gonna be
over. We'll have another Ghostbusters movie by then.
Season of Arcane.
I think we'll have two more. We'll have two more Ghostbusters movies by the time that thing comes out. We'll be like,
okay, what's coming out first? Stranger Things season 5 or this next Ghostbusters Netflix project?
Probably Stranger Things.
Stranger Things better hurry the fuck up and come out this year. I swear to God.
I was say I did see the trailer of the Thunderbolts. That did look good to me.
Oh yeah,
I like the is it he plays the red Sophie guy. I forget his name.
David Harbour.
He said so he's because he's in Stranger Things too. Yeah.
This is Jim Offrey.
But I like his character. It's funny because he was he did Black Widow with the other girl, his the daughter, but and Black Widow's sister. And I really like that movie. So.
Oh no, I really enjoyed it. I'm gonna be honest. So first time going to watch that movie, that whole like beginning credit scene. They have that Smells Like Teen Spirit.
Red Guardian. Like, you're right.
The cover, and they have like that whole like part. I don't know why, but like, well, also no, I do know why. It's because I'm an emotional little bitch who cries all the time at like the smallest things in movies, and I cried during that part during the intro. I was like,
what part of the intro?
The whole intro part. The
Black Widow?
Not like the the Black, not like they have like like of course like whenever they're kids, but then they have like this whole like intro scene where like the it's like a credit scene, but like the beginning credit intro. That's what I'm trying to say. But they had that Smells Like Teen Spirit over it, and like they have like all like the clips of the like young girls that are like getting trained and like to be all these soldiers, and I don't know why, but like that like made me cry.
Aww.
And then I like talked to my dad about it afterwards. He's like, "Man, that part got me too, bro." And I was like, "Okay." Yeah, Red Guardian.
I'll tell you what. Yes. Oh, go ahead.
I don't know. Sorry. Yeah, I was just reading that guy's comment.
Like, once again, you said about Stranger Things. I keep hearing rumors that the big theme this time in this series is going to be one's Metallica because of Sam being in the hospital bed. Because that's when
I heard about that and how like the lyrics kind of oh my God, I can't fucking find the word.
Darkness, imprisoning.
Imprisoning me. All that I see.
Can you picture an 18-year-old
Yeah.
Joe sitting on the bus
body
with
my
all
horns
these like sexualized kids going to BOCES, listening to that song one, like rewind back to the
I think
and then
technically
Canada
one should be out by then. Hang on.
We could always review like maybe like the first 2 episodes when it comes out. Would you want to do that, ladies?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Hang on.
Let's hope you can see it. Right?
Well,
No,
we're
it's
supposed
not.
to do like
oh,
2 nerds in a podcast with them or something like that when Stranger Things came back out.
Wait, what's that?
Are we supposed to do something with 2 nerds in a podcast with when Stranger Things?
Yeah, I
came
know.
back
I was like,
Yeah.
I know.
Also,
I've been trying to get in contact with those girls to do stuff, but the main girl, the one that I always that's always, they're both so cool.
I don't think Injustice for All is going to technically be a theme or be shown in the series, since this next season is going to take place, I believe, in fall of '87, and this song didn't come out until summer of '88.
Why did they
Okay.
say that then?
Because, well, at first,
Speculation.
there were some
They know
pictures. Well, also there were some pictures that were released at the very beginning of filming where it showed the movie theater in the background, and on the background, like on the wall, I don't remember which one it showed, but it was a movie that came out in 1989. But the thing is, though, is that for the most part, the movie is actually going to take place in, how I said, fall of '87. Although it looks like that it is going to have a time jump of sorts, because during most of the pictures, David Harbour, he has that almost like Red Guardian look with like the big beard and everything.
Yeah.
But then there is also another photo, which I believe is supposed to be another one of the time jump photos. I think it's going to be like a time jump at like the very end of the series. And I have a few other reasons as to why I think that. But that part should be, I think it's going to have, series is going to happen fall of '87. And once everything's done, I think they're going to do like a 2-year later epilogue or something to fall or whatever time in '89.
Oh.
And I think I've also confirmed who lives and who dies. At least a few characters, which I was scared about.
Oh no!
Yeah.
How
That
did you
sounds
get this
good.
confirmation?
Well,
She's like,
just
I got
I've
friends.
seen like. Well, funny thing is, I have like I'm like one contact away from like Sadie Sink that plays Max, like
Oh,
one
shit.
person away. And I'll tell you a little here. I'm gonna put this in the private chat because I don't want to say this out loud. But
It'd be funny if you accidentally just typed it in the regular chat.
You know, right?
delete.
there we go. Check the private chat.
No. Just kidding.
Yep.
Wow. Okay.
I can't say, I don't want to say that because I don't want people to start looking them up and then they know, like, you know, more personal information that I haven't
Right,
shared
right.
online.
Okay. Win the news.
But
Like-
yes, that is true. So
Fun fact: I actually messaged her on the Ghost Head Nerd Talk page a while ago. Like a while
Oh,
ago. Yeah. Then you say that I'm just like. She'd be like,
But,
I looked at my DMs and you're there. Oh well, that's where would a nerd culture be? In your
yes,
DMs.
so I did see some stuff that I think it's a broadcast channel on Instagram that you could join. It's for Stranger Things, although they kind of cut it off after the production of season 5. No,
comes back
it
in
is not Finn
Ghostbusters.
Wolfhard. Actually. He lives. Finn Wolfhard lives, unfortunately. I never liked this character since the first time I watched the show.
He
I
has
always
such an
hated him.
attitude. I wanted to slap him. Just like
It pissed me off how, like, anytime anything would go wrong, like, he'd be like, oh, L, but then something would go wrong, he'd be like, God damn you, L! You know? And I was like, you little bitch. Like, stop yelling at her. But
Right, yeah.
he's a beautiful little flower that pop break your neck if she even gets mad and looks at you the wrong way that makes your nose bleed. You should have heard me on the day after Valentine's Day. I was like, Hey, it's the February 15th. I break up with your ass day. That's what I kept saying all day on February 15th. I break up with your ass day. At work, they're like, Joe, you need to go.
But yeah, and then
Yeah, that's right. Friday
also,
was Valentine's Day. We didn't do shit here.
I also believe that there's going to be a scene with the Demogorgon in the Hawkins Memorial Hospital where Max is staying. Because of another photo that they posted on the broadcast channel, they were like showing one of the crew members holding like a large Demogorgon head, and in the very background, like very small, you could see the logo for the Hawkins Memorial Hospital.
Oh
So
shit!
I think there's going to be something there going on. Like, I'm very excited. Also, I know whether or not Steve lives. I could totally tell y'all if you want me to.
Bleep yourself before we get flagged. Fan is sitting there like this.
It's not there's nothing visual, so they don't have to worry about it.
Just voice it out. Use the high pitched voice if you want to.
Also, and then also, who else? Who else dies? I think I know who's gonna die this season. Like, just one behind the scene. Well, there's a few behind the scenes photos, and just the whole way that everything is set up. I think it's gonna be during that 2-year epilogue that I was talking about, and just it shows two characters, and just the way that their whole conversation looks set up. I know who dies. I know that those person's freaking dead. Like, I know that they are for a fact just like. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Do you want me to tell you?
They're playing drums with Eddie in hell. I don't know.
So do you want me to say who or no?
Don't spoil it for a moment.
That's up to you. I don't care. Then
I'll totally say why now.
Is true.
Please, no, I could. Okay, you want to what? Yeah, sure. 11 dies. 11 is going to be the one that dies. The reason why I think this, first of all, like, the whole season started with her and Will. I think, first of all, it's going to end. And I know, like, it's like, I'm not saying it started with them, it's going to end with them. That's not going to, like, predict their death, but, like, whatever. Anyways, those two, the behind the scenes photos, it was, I know, I love Eddie.
No, I loved him too.
For those behind the scenes photos, it was Finn Wolfhard and David Harbour, their characters. And I believe that the movie theater was shown again in the background, showing some movies from 89. So, 2-year time jump. Now, they were shooting some scenes where they were like sitting down and talking, and there was no smiles. And eventually Hopper gets up, and there's a scene where Mike is just like sitting there, just like looking off, like a very like distraught look on his face, or like not distraught, but like just very just like upset, just blank, that upset, almost like a little depressed, like he's thinking about something and shit. And it just, the feeling that you get from looking at it, it's just like, that was not a good conversation. That was a very heavy conversation. It almost seemed like maybe almost a goodbye conversation. And it's just like, I think 11 dies.
I keep thinking that because she's gonna die somehow. One of the bad guy's gonna get her, or something's gonna happen. She'll get attacked by Demogorgons, and she can't get them off of her because
No. She's not gonna die. She's not gonna have a lame death to a Demogorgon, which she defeated in season 1 when she was 11. Get it? But I think she's going to die sacrificing herself while like attempting to kill Vecna, or to close the gates something,
or close the gates forever.
Like, she's gonna have like more of a heroic death, where like, and what I'm hoping for, because she's gonna die. She's gonna die. I'm totally gonna be embarrassed like later on this year if she doesn't die. But anyways, what I really want to happen if she does die, if she's like in the middle of sacrificing herself, something similar to season 1, like a parallel to the season 1 finale when she's like killing the Demogorgon. I want her to look back and have that goodbye mic, and then like go and fucking sacrifice yourself. Like, how rad and also how depressing would that be?
By Mike, and then her head goes.
Right.
Oh God!
That'd
I
be
just
amazing.
killed everybody's hopes. I'm like, Bye, Mike. And then that's it.
Eleven's not my favorite character, Mike. Like, or not Mike, Dave. Like, I'm gonna be honest, my favorite characters are like freaking Eddie. I love Dustin, Steve. I'm gonna be like super upset, like, see if they kill like Mr. Clark or something. But no, 11, like, she's not one of my favorites, but like also I've been watching the show for years, so like if she does die, like I'm gonna hurt. You know what I mean?
They killed
Well,
my
what
first.
if you're sad because his mom died?
They killed my first crush in the
Because,
season
you know,
one. and didn't have that much.
Thinking about it now, because Hopper had wanted a relationship with her, and they kind of did, and then and it's also his mom. So
Joyce, you're talking about?
yes, yeah.
Well, that'd be Will's mom.
Oh, that's right. It was Will's mom. Yeah. See, that tells you how much long ago I watched the show.
You better rewatch it.
Yeah, I need to rewatch. I mean, I watched it all the way through season 4. It's just been so long. It's been what, 2 years now? So yeah, I've lost a lot of the details.
Yeah, I think season 4 released May 28th, 2022. At least
Yeah,
the first
that's-
part of it.
Yeah, it's like 3
I
I
years
was
ago.
still doing this show by
20
myself
something, I don't
in my
remember.
basement with no ring light. And this show
Wait,
came
March
out.
25th.
So like,
I don't know. I'm not gonna look it up.
yeah.
So yeah, it was.
Oh God.
Those are some of my
Valorant.
predictions. I won't talk about who else lives and dies.
Val's gonna cause a fire in her bedroom by clanking her rings together.
Oh yeah, it gets too cold, Oh,
Jesus Christ. So Val, my sister Sassy Chica was telling me that if I wanted to go to the Ghostbusters reunion at the firehouse, it's a possibility for me this year.
hell yeah!
So, oh yeah, if you're gonna go, just remember let your buster know. We can
Alrighty.
We
And you're Rocket Dog.
can make this, even though Rain can't make it. but,
I'm in the
like,
running to play some festivals out here to actually DJ in front of thousands of
That's
people.
proud.
So, I mean,
But if you can't come, that's fine. Me and Val will cause a ruckus in front of the firehouse and tell, yes, have some. You ain't got. Be like Pat. Be like, you ain't got nothing on us. Mm-mm. Was it for you?
aw.
She's like, Chelsea,
He didn't like your
Where's that, Bubbish? Yeah.
Who's a good boy?
And Dan. Come here.
Hey, Rocket.
Mama.
Are you a good boy? Yes. You want to go for a walk?
He can't hear you. And he went on one this morning, so he's fine.
It's dog friendly. And it's dog friendly.
No, because I have a friend when their dog's around, and then they usually put me on speaker, and whenever I say the word walk, you can hear him jump, like because I think they're going for a walk. You're staring into my soul.
Everybody in the
Aw.
audience just went like this, backed up a little bit, or got a little close to the camera.
No Rocket.
Oh,
No Bubbish.
dang it.
No. No.
Looks like he's gonna throw himself on the ground when he's howling as his head goes back.
So
Got a little
cute.
body, big head.
Like, don't focus on him, focus on me.
Someone's gonna screenshot that and put that on a photo.
As you should. Wait, here, no. Here's the judging stare. Or you want to know what works?
Ow, I'm stuck.
I'm totally good. Like, I totally like use this on kids and shit. Like, or my little cousins whenever they're like not behaving, and I look at them, right, and I go, and for some reason that like just like shuts them up, and it's great.
When I have my glasses on, it's usually, I put the glasses down like, really?
I just do this at work.
Like, cut it out.
Or I just do this. Someone pissed me off at work, and the guy was talking about me, and I just did this. Get my name.
You and the fingers, man, I swear.
That was my Joe Pesci. I was like this.
See?
Get my name out your mouth.
And whenever he's playing video games, he's like this.
My aunt, I told her that story, and she said this. Randy, you're so stupid. You told them the story about our basement, and you double clanked it. My uncle's like, we don't have two of those things in the basement. We only have one. Oh my God, Randy, what the fuck? We only have one machine. It's one lever. What did you do double? And he's like, Randy, good thing your audience is not going to report you. You stupid meatball. My aunt, I love my aunt. I love you, Aunt Lizette.
I'll never forget the way that Rain and I just looked at each other. Just
Yeah.
Did you realize what you just did?
I should put that on the intro video.
Joe doing that, me and you just
the look would give like, what? Did that really just happen?
Just the first video, just like it just put fireworks come out of my fingers, like boom, 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 boom.
Like I was just looking at Rain. I was trying not to laugh, and then I looked at Rain to see if like she was thinking the same thing. Good times, man. Good times.
Yeah.
That's why this show we have to put the 18 and then the line across it anytime. I always forget to put that on Instagram, like 18. It's not for your time.
Do we need to put a disclaimer at the front? I can have it in robot voice.
Warning,
It's like that
show.
HBO. It's like
The following show is recommended for immature audiences only. Viewer discretion.
Female voice, like the moaning voice. This show is not for 18 and older. Now he goes. And
Joe, I gotta say, you do a great porn star voice.
I know.
Right?
That little moan at the end of older was like Chef's kiss.
It's like, are the kids gone? They're gone. Watching too much Pablo Francisco, like it's like, are the kids like the teachers of the glasses? Are the kids gone? They're gone.
Guys, can we put this back on nerd topics?
Sorry,
I'm uncomfortable.
So, Rain, you just received 2 toys. One of Deadpool, the other one of Wolverine.
I was like, I can't show you those toys, okay?
Oh no! And then
Joe switched up so quick from porn star to Rain. Tell us about your toys.
Right, the toys. They're from the Adam and Eve collection.
Oh,
and the jerky. I do. The jerky boys. I grew up with the jerky boys. Of course, I loved it. Oh God, I got it. I can't get it out of my ears. It's so far up. It's so hard to breathe. Oh God.
show us the toys, Rain.
Okay. I ordered these like a couple months ago. It wasn't when the movies came out, but they're from Namco Bandai, but they're Japanese versions of Deadpool and Wolverine, and fully posable. Like you can see, like it has all of like different masks and different stuff for Deadpool. So they're really cool because you could pose them in any way, and you could put different faces on Deadpool. But yeah, they're like straight from Japan.
That's really freaking cool.
Yeah.
So those 2 won't be at all in America. Those are just a.
I got them from Entertainment Earth, and that is where I got them. I think they were only like $35 each. So for the 2.
Nice.
So yeah, they're really cool. And which matches the rest of my. I actually had the limited edition. It's only 2,700 of them made, but it's Wolverine carrying Deadpool with Dogpool like in between their legs walking around.
God.
And I have number 1,800 and like 25 or something like that. Yeah, it was only supposed to be like a special version of it.
That's
it's
cool.
figure arts, Dave. It's figure arts. Let me see. Yeah, SHF figure arts in the corners.
Those look hot, dude. bro.
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
Yeah, can you all give me a minute with Rocket, please? I'm gonna go see if he needs to, do some
Use the
fun.
facilities.
Yeah.
It's like me.
You can
No,
get them from
stop.
Entertainment Earth, I think they're still available for order. But once I get the text messages and it goes, add Deadpool and Wolverine to your collection. So I was just like, oh hell yeah! I think they're still available. So
Of course. And she's wearing a yellow shirt today. That's kind of like a Wolverine shirt.
yeah, Yellow Rose. Yeah.
Well, it's like
Well, I will
asked me
say
about
I
your,
did
like,
watch 2 movies yesterday that were
What'd you watch?
a bit. I'm kind of sad to say it finally took me a while to catch up to these because I've just been so damn busy. I finally watched Captain America: Civil War, which I thought it was good. It was pretty decent, but it was nice to finally see how Tony and Spider-Man linked up, and how they had Ant-Man in it, and then that whole rivalry thing in between. So it was. Never caught up on that movie. It was one of the ones I missed in between. So better late than never. Yeah. So, but it was nice to actually. It was like, okay, now I can finally piece together what happened in between. So that was cool. And then don't hate me, but the last movie that I saw was Rise of Skywalker.
Oh geez.
I watched all of them up until The Last Jedi, and then I kind of just petered out. And then when Rise of Skywalker came out, I was just like, eh. And then I got busy with other shit, and then it was just I was on Disney Plus, and I was like, oh fuck, I haven't watched this yet. So put it on last night, and I was like, all right, cool. I think it ended pretty well. I mean, I didn't expect a lot. I mean, I'm a bit of a Star Wars fan, but I'm not a mega Star Wars fan, so I couldn't tell like continuity differences or all that kind of shit, but I liked it for what it was. Plus it was sad to see Carrie Fisher's last performance. Did make me cry. I will say and so it did make me cry. Though it was nice to see that the both of them as Force ghosts together. I thought that was a nice touch at the end. So.
It's sad just to think that was her last hurrah in the series, you know what I mean? That was like her last.
Liked it. I caught up on 2 movies last night. You missed it. I finally watched Captain America: Civil War and Star Wars: Rise of Skywalker. Rise of Skywalker. Yeah. Was it Carrie's daughter portraying her? I don't know. I don't know. It was just nice to see her again. So, because she reminded me a bit of my mom, so I think that hit home for me too. Because I always cry at the loss of a parent or something like that. Because I miss my mom terribly. So dead silence.
I just came back, man.
Yeah.
Even our pages, our Twitch page says all.
Yeah, one of the hardest things, and they show it all the damn time, is the Futurama episode. It's a Game of Tones, and it's where he has to Fry goes back in his memories to find out where he heard some kind of sound before, and he goes back in time before he got frozen, or the day he got frozen, and he's spending time with his mom, and all he wanted to do was tell her that he loved her and missed her, and he didn't get the chance, and it hits home for me because I didn't get the chance to say goodbye to my mom either. And at the end, he was able to be in his mom's dream after he got frozen. So he got to say goodbye to her. And so I was like, damn, I wish I could have done that. So it always makes me cry. Same with like Egon and Ghostbusters, makes me cry. It's another loss of a parent. So you always see me crying at those things. It's taking a lot right now not to cry because I can't think of it. I just bawl.
We're here for you, girl.
Yeah. Well, my mom died at 64. She was only 64. It was cancer. Yeah, it was cancer. In 2018. So yeah, I miss her a lot.
Aw.
I'm sorry.
So anyway, how about the Mets? So I'm kidding. I'm just trying to get off the sad topic. So my the way I distracted is by humor. So
Yeah. Like,
Understandable.
Guardians 2, Yondu. Yeah, I credit that too. And actually, there was another movie I caught up on was Guardians 3. I didn't see Guardians 3.
Oh, Guardians 3 killed me.
Yeah, that was sad too. Yeah, with his friends and all that, and then it sees him in heaven, or guess it was, I don't know, some afterlife.
Dude,
Yeah.
I went
Yeah,
to
that
go
made me
watch
cry
that with.
too. Yeah. Yeah, that made
Sorry,
me
my
cry too.
screen keeps like freezing up, so I don't know if I'm like interrupting. I apologize.
No, you're okay. I'm worried that my
But,
internet's gonna go down because it's pouring like mad outside.
Oh shit.
all right.
But no, that
So we don't. So none of us. So we don't lose Rain, or we don't lose Val. Let's maybe like cut it short so none of us lose any kind of internet because it has been icy in the Poconos too. Rain, is do you have any gigs coming up or anything? If you want to.
Yeah. My the club that I work for, work with, Capacity is this is their last week, and they're moving to another location, which they're going from minimum capacity to maximum capacity. I like to say, and they're having last open decks is this Wednesday, which I run, and then Saturday is the last day. I'm actually playing 2 sets. If you're here in Portland, go to Capacity Social Club. I'm playing. It's between 8 and 2 a.m. So it's I'll be playing 2 different sets in between that time with 2 other DJs that are really good friends of mine. And then that's it, I think, right now. Yeah. Other than that, I'm working on the music stuff and the other things I'm doing. I think so. I have to check my schedule. I never know anymore.
Val, anything going on with you? Any? I know you said you haven't been really doing anything with your Ghostbusters events, but like anything going on with you? And if you want to promote your Instagrams or anything, if you're gonna be on Twitch, on your Twitch account, even though we're not live on your Twitch tonight.
Oh, our Ghostbuster team will be in the Mardi Gras parade, which is next week Tuesday.
Yeah,
here in Portland.
I was actually about to say the same. This weekend we'll be in the Galveston Mardi Gras parade. I should be there. I'm really hoping everything works out. Like, I was debating between 2 different events, and then now I'm trying to make sure everything's okay with my truck. So, hopefully, fingers crossed.
Oh,
I
like the picture of the guy that had your truck on his shirt.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
Adam
Murray's. Why didn't we talk about that? Okay, so
before we go, let's talk about that now.
Yeah,
okay,
that's cool.
So for everybody that's listening, so if you remember watching Ghostbusters: Frozen Empire, there's a post-credit scene where they have a driver getting out of a truck, and the truck ends up, Stay Puffs come in and like steal the Stay Puft truck. Well, that driver is played by Adam Murray. He also plays an angry townsperson in Stranger Things season 4, episode 5. He plays in She-Hulk episode 4, I believe. He has a small role as a delivery person. He also is in Cobra Kai and plays other like small roles in shows and stuff. Well, I met him at Ghostbuster Day this past year for the 40th anniversary. We have each other as friends on Facebook and stuff. And whenever we were out there, I ended up giving him a shirt that had my truck's license plate and like a picture of the truck on the back. And he recently just like posted a photo of him like wearing that shirt.
Dave just went up.
Hey yo. You went up me. God damn it, Dave. Well, he posted a picture with my shirt on it. He's representing me, okay?
He's like, I stole his napkin and now I'm cloning him.
Hang on,
Dave,
I'll just go ahead and
do the high pitched voice. Say Ressa.
Yeah, my thing's going a little.
Actually, he needs to post a picture of yeah.
But no, really, really cool fucking guy. He had the picture like with like my shirt with the license plate on it. It's like, okay, dude, that's really fucking cool. Like, cool. Don't you dare one up me. Don't you? I'm having my moment here, Dave. Having my moment. But
what are you doing, Dave? This conversation can no longer serve any purpose.
Val, you gotta
no.
tell him. Val, are you on the marquee on the show? Are you on the logo? No. You.
But yeah, so there was that. That like kind of made my weekend because that was like really fucking cool. Like, gave him a shirt. He didn't just like, you know, he didn't have to wear it. He could have just like left it somewhere, like, you know, gave it away or just like put it somewhere where you never see. But like he ended up wearing it out, and it's like, okay, like dude, like that's real as fuck, you know? Like, hell yeah.
That's so cool.
Mm-hmm. So yeah.
Keep
Anyways,
changing the background. Why?
I don't know. Just to show Val.
He's touching.
hell yeah,
his
brother.
butt.
See.
Right,
Young.
anyways, I guess how and you asked too, if I do happen to stream this week, or you know, if you want to follow me anywhere, my name on just about every single platform is Flashfia. That is FLASHFIAA, all caps. Yeah, you'll find me like literally anywhere with that name.
Awesome. I definitely want to have to add. I would love to add you to the StreamYard listing so you could. Your stuff could be featured on the Joe Panther Variety Show too, because your stuff is so funny and you're. That's also why we added you to the show, because you're funny. I love your jokes, and we love you. You go with us. It's like a big, happy, yummy cookie.
A yummy cookie.
One yummy cookie. All right, I'll take it.
Yes. Yes.
I mean, we have the two coasts, and then the cookie, I guess, in the middle.
Yes. I as I get
Does that
told, I
make
like
you the double stuff?
Yes, a double stuffed chocolate chip cookie.
Hey yo.
I don't know. My mind's going all over the place, so we'll probably just end it here.
So, if you want to follow us on Instagram, you can find us under Ghosthead Nerd Talk Podcast. A lot of shaking shouldering when I do that one. And if you want to follow us
on my website, djpurplerain.com.
djpurplerain.com, you can find that awesome lady. You can find her on Twitch. You could also find us on Twitch and Ghosthead Nerd Talk 84. And you can also find us here on the Joe Panther Variety Show every Monday at 8 p.m. And you can't beat that with the kings of the nerd culture. Did I just say that? Ooh, broken. I'm Ghostbuster Joe.
And I'm Rain.
And I'm Valerie.
And we will catch you in the next one.